clouds. And then these were just sticking up.
We haven't even been hiking a half an hour, and it's already gorgeous. Right here, we have our very first larch. Hopefully, when we come back, there'll be lots more. We're gonna try to remember to take a picture, see how much this larch has changed. The top of Cutthroat Pass. And there goes the trail. The morning of day 2. Everything is frozen. My water was frozen. The rain on the tent got frozen. But it was totally clear last night. But now we do have some clouds. But they're whipping on through. That's Mount Hardy. It's kind of in the clouds. Okay, I did not mean to hit the stop button. That is Golden Horn. It's sort of in the clouds. And Tower Mountain is in the clouds. So over here is the valley we would go down into the Methow River. And then back up the other side to Glacier Pass and then over. But we've decided not to. We've decided that's kind of boring, goes down into the woods. So we have decided that we're just going to go back down south, go back to Cutthroat, and maybe over to Snowy Lakes, which is in that basin right there. But, instead of thinking we have to do all the miles, we've switched, I, it's kind of more me, have switched thought processes to doing the highlight reel, doing the best of the hike rather than all of the hike, because sometimes the middle of the hike or sections of the hike aren't quite as pretty and not as fun, so we're just doing all the fun stuff. So this was the campsite at Methow Pass, and there was another campsite kind of close to the trail, but we actually decided to camp over here. We're a little bit more protected, not quite as on sandy surface, but we found a spot that didn't have a lot of vegetation that we would ruin. Sorry, as I trip and fall. But we chose this little area right here, and it's like in this little bowl. We're sort of tucked in, so it wasn't windy or anything. So I'm halfway under my tent. And there's Linda's tent. She got an excellent pitch this time. It was awesome. So this is the spot. I had lunch with some no-bowers when I was sobo, and I'm just checking out to see if it's worth going north. It is pretty, but I'm not sure this side is going to be as spectacular. So here's the trail going south. This is Mattel Pass. There's Linda backing up. So up there is Mattel Pass, and that's where we camped. And you can see right there where the easy fire came, and it came pretty close, but it's kind of patchy down there where the fire was and wasn't. I thought that little thing right there was smoke, but it's a cloud. Tower Mountain. Sorry. We have decided to go up to Snowy Lakes. So this is the trail up to Snowy Lakes. Apparently they're very beautiful. It's right below Tower Mountain. And bonus, there is a toilet. Pardon my breathing, but we're approaching Snowy Lakes. All right, made it. Nothing coming out, the outflow. Except for some ice. There's ice right there. I'm not swimming today. Oops. This is worth another video. Here we are. We got Tower Mountain behind us. We got first Snowy Lake and Golden Horn behind us. And we just pan around, and look what we have over there. This is just amazing. Even though it's not sunny, it's still incredibly beautiful. So now we are on the other side of Mattel Pass. We camped last night right there at the base of Mount Hardy. And then we would have gone way down into that valley in the woods. But instead, we're up here. We have Golden Horn up there. Oh, it's in the clouds, but that's Golden Horn. And then, let me pause this. And then now we're at Upper Snowy Lake, which is right over that little rock, and Tower Mountain. This is the view from where I'm going to make my little lunch. Got my stove here out of the wind, sitting on a rock. There's my pack. Drying my tent fly. Linda's drying all her stuff. I'm drying my tent. And we got a lot of stuff spread out, but having a little rest break. Whoops, for another view of where we came from. There's Mount Hardy, Meadow Pass, up there to Snowy Lakes and over. So fun. Where does the trail go, you ask? Well, it goes up there. Would never think it. So I just came out there. Windy, cold. I thought, oh, this is no fun whatsoever. You're round a corner, and this is what we get. So amazing. And it's not windy. Yay! So pretty. Such a nice trail, too. So it was cold again last night.
It was. See our faces?
Yeah.
Red.
Look how red my nose is. And her nose too.
yeah.
Yeah. Red noses. and the ground is kind of moist and hard. But we survived.
I had ice in my tent.
I had ice in my water. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
cold.
so-
But we survived. We're survivalists.
Yeah, I was
Pretty much.
yeah, Randy, I'm a survivalist.
Yeah.
Oh, look at now I'm videoing myself. Oh, okay, so we'll video this. There's where we slept. A little, they look like coffin size places. It is a beautiful morning, but we have hoarfrost everywhere and frost on the bushes. But there's beautiful mountains. So Linda and I are discussing our plans. The original plan was to go to Blue Lake and visit it, and I had the thoughts of spending the night there. But now we are considering going to Blue Lake, looking at it, and then going and getting
Burgers.
a burger
Beer,
and beer
a bakery.
in Mazama or Winthrop, being tourists instead. But God, it sounded really good, because why would I want to just sleep in the tent again and have dehydrated food when I could have burgers and a beer and still see this? Otherwise, we just get up and go home in the morning, so who knows? To be determined. You can see later in the video what our decision was. Okay, so since we went on the PCT, we've come back into civilization. Not so sure how I feel about that. But we're gonna do the Blue Lake trailhead. And look, Eric and I have done that. Liberty Bell, Concord, and South Early Winter. Woo-hoo. Okay, so here we are on the Blue Lake Trail. Past a couple crowds, but so far, not so bad. Views of Cutthroat Peak, which we were on the other side of earlier. Whoops. Me too. So we came up here all the hordes stayed down there. They don't know what they're missing. I was underwhelmed down there, but now I'm overwhelmed. Look at the beauty. Wow. So let's get a selfie.
Get a
Okay.
selfie,
Okay. Can we see that?
No,
no.
no.
Okay. So we gotta get up.
No, you gotta get us. No,
Okay, no,
no,
there.
get the lake.
Get the lake.
Get the
Okay.
get the mountain.
Get the
Get
mountain.
the mountain.
Okay. Ready? Ready?
We're not in it.
Oh, okay. Here. Yeah. There. Yay.